Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. I'm Cody from Mr. 4AM Builds, and in today's episode, we're going to start a new series called Homeowner Basics. And in the first episode, we're going to go over light bulbs, because if you've ever been to the big box store or been on Amazon, you know that task can be somewhat daunting. So we're going to go over a few of the styles, a few of the colors, and at the end, we're going to be a little more informed and a little brighter. Let's get into it. To start off, you should know that lights come in different appearances. If you look on the back of the box, it will show you. For instance, this light over here is a 5,000. This light above me is a 4,000. You can see the difference in my shop. A little bluer, a little brighter, this is a little warmer. And an Edison bulb, for instance, is about a 2,700. You want to use those lower numbers in like your bedroom or somewhere where you want to keep it warmer and cozier because it's more of a softer light. This light over here is better for a workshop or in your kitchen because it's a lot brighter and a more clean white light. The next thing to know when you're picking out light bulbs is how many watts they are. And that's simply going to tell you how bright the actual light itself is. I'm going to use 100 watt bulbs in this house, and they go anywhere from 20 to 125, but I would say most commonly they're in that 60 to 100 range. And this is where we're also going to use LED light bulbs because they are going to be 75% more efficient and they are going to last 25% longer. Now they probably are about 80% more costly, but there's a give and a take. So let's go put some of those in and I'll show you how they look. For the lights in work area places, like the kitchen, I like to use as bright of light as possible. I'm sorry, that's probably pretty bright. Here, let me help you out. Okay, now you can probably see me better. In here, I like to use the equivalent of 100 watt bulbs, which are gonna use as much power as possible. And they also have 1,680 lums. So they're gonna be very bright and they are a 5K light. So they're very bright and very white. These old bulbs, you have to be careful with because they are extremely, extremely hot. I told you they were hot. I'm gonna leave them off for a little bit. I'll put some gloves on and then we're gonna get them changed out. So with this light fixture complete, we're gonna work our way over and we're gonna replace the one on the ceiling fan so we have a nice cohesive look with all the bright white lights. With all the lights in the kitchen complete, let's go work on the rest of the house. Oh, hi, sorry that was awkward. In the bathroom, I actually had to tone down the lights a little bit. I had 100 watt equivalent bulbs that put about 1,700 lums of light out, and I toned those down to a 60 watt bulb, which put about 800 lums of light out, which is very good because in the morning, that light was just too bright. We're gonna change out these two bulbs in the hallway, and as you can see, there's actually only one in there because it's already burnt out. Hot. Jesus, that's hot. The two bulbs in my wife's office. The master closet. So next to the bed in this fancy little light thing that I got, I use an Edison bulb, and that's probably in that 2,500K range for the light appearance. That's why it's a little yellowy. And you also have to be very careful of these lights because I just put the temp gun on it and it was at 190 degrees. The kids' room. And again here, I only had one light bulb, so you can see the 5,000 color compared to the 4,000 color, how this is yellow and warmer. So we're just gonna take this one out, and when we get a new one, we'll put it in. In the garage door opener, I have a 100 watt equivalent with the 5K brightness bulb. I have the space shuttle looking thing that screws in, very bright again. And the old fluorescent that came with the house. We'll update that in the future. So in my opinion, there's only 3 key things that you need to look at when going to buy light bulbs. All of it else is just water under the bridge. I'll throw up a graphic right now that you can screen grab. 1 is the watts, which tells you how much power you're using. 2 is the looms, which tells you how bright it is. And 3 is the light appearance, which is that K scale that starts at about 2400 and goes all the way up to 5K. Hey guys, I appreciate you sticking around watching the first episode of Homeowner Basics. If you use that little graphic I made, let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something along the way, or at least were entertained. In the meantime, get out there, buy cool tools, build cool stuff, and tell your friends about it. See you. I can literally see the volume going up and down. God, that bulb's already 7,000.